What are you working on?
Hey, I'm trying to build. Apparently I build homes, but not telescopes. Here we go. Tripod ready.
We're getting set up for this live video that's already started.
Oh my God, what am I doing all this for?
You know, because we get another view. We're showing you our container today, but first we're going to show you how to set up a tripod.
It's one of my many skills. All right, people.
Looks good to me.
Yes,
Pro tripod builder.
If
right
you stay
here.
really close, I'm going to get a great shot of your belly button.
What?
Yeah. It's really low. I can't get it up as high as you would probably want it.
We could tilt it. It'll be okay.
Because we do know that women video better from higher levels.
Yes, we found that out.
I feel this is not flattering. You may just want to dump this whole idea.
Yeah, jump on board. See what happens.
All right.
It's muted though. That's not going to help.
Yeah, that's true. Let me get there.
So, while she figures that out, it's Thursday. We missed last week. We were traveling and took a little break from our phones and from video life and from a little bit of work. We still worked a little bit. And now we're back with a container update. You can see we're in our container space and we're going to give you a full tour. It will be a short tour because it's a small space, but it'll be a good one. And I'm going to start over here with our diamond plate. And you could get Chewy. Chewy, want to be in the video? There's Chewy. Okay, so we opted to do a diamond plate threshold. As you can see, it's not nailed in yet, so you gotta be careful when you step over it. But it runs the full length of the container that way. I know you have a ball, and down that way there. So that bridges the gap. There was a huge, gap between the existing deck area and the container that people would have fallen right through. So we had to take care of that. So that'll be really cool. I don't know if we're painting it. I don't know what the end result of it will look like just yet. But right now it means that we don't have to worry about falling through and we have a safe place to step over. So we have one viewer. It's probably Elizabeth because she just jumped on. So let's see how her setup went.
Let's catch up.
Hi.
2 angles. There you go. Go to KGB Live and you'll see us from 2 different angles.
Yes. So you have our stationary view over here, and we have our mobile view
I can
right
finally
here.
see the names. I'm really blind.
Yes. I already tagged you. I don't know why this won't go away.
Yeah,
It's kind of annoying. But anyway, so hi. We're here. Hi, everybody over there.
Hello, everybody over there.
There's one person watching. I wonder if the one is me watching you and you watching me.
Right.
Exciting.
Makes us feel like we have one extra friend.
Right.
It's only the two
But it's
of us.
really just us. So anyway, so we're in our container. We're going to give you a grand tour. I gave them a tour of the threshold already, which you can't see from that camera, but if you want to jump on my video, you can. Or you can kind of see a little bit right here. We have a little threshold happening to bridge the gap between our container and our deck area. So the rest of the view, okay, so we've got 2 doors framed out and ready to put in place. We've got our bifold on this end, which technically if you're visiting our office space here, you would enter through the gate, through the bifold, through the alley that we beautified. What is it? Hashtag Painted Beautiful or something like that. Anyway, hashtag Venice Express, hashtag Painted Beautiful, Alley Cleanup Initiative. Anyway, you'll enter through this here. You'll come in through the doors here. This is the bifold doors will be here. And then, or you could come around the side by this lemon tree and you could enter through this giant trifold. That'll be open, expansive space here. So that's the option. Oh, and while we're here looking at the trifold, we should probably mention our boo-boo. So big boo-boo up here. So you see this nice long gapping area? Well, initially our trifold was cut to the wrong dimensions and it was cut too high. And then we found that out, and this is our solution, which actually I think looks really good. It's going to look amazing.
Are both at the same height.
Our headers are at the same height, our doors are the same height, but we have this great like transom window that will go up here to bring in even more light to our container. So our mistake ended up, I think it's going to end up looking really great.
Yeah, it's got a silver lining in the end. But
Yeah.
that goes to show that it doesn't matter how many times you measure, you should measure one more time. So that, watch you don't flip off the end there. That was such a lesson because the frames were in a box, and I can't even explain the basic shit show that happened. It's even too much for this. But put it this way, the spec sheet would never have matched the box had we actually measured the box. But you know, there's a lot of assuming in there.
Yeah.
And when we finally opened the box, we're like, oh crap, it doesn't match.
That's right.
So anyway, we thought we had two different door heights, and then we ended up having the same door height with a header above it.
Yes.
So, anyway.
So we fixed the problem, but lesson learned.
Yeah, indeed.
So next thing we'd like to show you, the ceiling, you'll notice, is framed out because it needs to be insulated, and we're putting some really cool white cedar, is that what it's called up there?
Clear cedar.
Clear cedar, sorry. Clear cedar on the ceiling. And then over here, you'll see the kitchen area. Ignore the doors that are up against it, but you'll see our kitchen area. So we have
everything in blue tape is marking something important.
Yeah, so you'll see all the blue tape on the floor and over here, and some of it's been scuffed up because now we've got the framing in. So our kitchen is an 8-foot stretch here in length, and with uppers and lowers, and we got a cute refrigerator that we picked out, and then there's this
just for scale.
Yeah.
Go over and stand so they can see how narrow that kitchen space will be.
Let me see if I can flip this around.
Hold
yeah,
you.
you're gonna hold me, but you're gonna hold it this way. There you go. Okay, so this little jut out you can kind of ignore now, but this is our hallway.
Imagine.
This is the hall space. This is tight right here. Okay, this is your kitchen. You can like wash hands in the sink over here. You can come down here and get something out of the refrigerator. This way maybe.
So that is less than,
Uppers, lowers.
if you saw where our kitchen actually lands at the very end, like so I can see the blue tape.
Oh yeah, over here.
That's how narrow it is, and that is roughly 15 inches. No, the counter is 15
the counter
inches.
is 15 inches. That's actually like more like 18.
This was a 4-foot wide opening, but after framing and everything
This door
else,
is 4 feet wide.
Yep.
So you've got approximately, a foot over here, now less, and you've got a little more than a foot here. So that's your space. This is our workable kitchen space. Then you have the bathroom. So the bathroom is another cute little tiny space, and it's a pocket door. So the door comes like right here, and then you walk into this tiny little space here. And we actually were able to make it a little bigger. Once we framed it, we were able to space it out a little more and give ourselves a little more space to work with. So this would be a wall right here. This is your pocket door. You open, you step in. You'll step in facing a sink and a beautiful mosaic wall here. We have a really fun tile picked out that we showed you last week. And then we have space. You can come, and the toilet is right here. And we went with this, what's it called? A macerating toilet?
yes, that's right.
Yeah, a macerating toilet. So we learned all about macerating toilets, and that's going to be right here. Part of the reason we picked it is because it's small. It only comes out like 20 or 22 inches from the wall. So it gives us enough space to walk in. You can pretend, with all these boxes. But anyway, you can walk in and you can sit down right here. And the other reason we picked it is because it's like a toilet that has like a garbage disposal. So it grinds up the waste and doesn't have to have quite as big of a plumbing drain or pipe or whatever it is. So we're saving on plumbing, we're saving on space, we're going to get a cool funky toilet and it works really, really well. That's our bathroom. So then, come back to the bathroom.
I'm soup sucking at this camera work, but
all good. Last thing we have in our cabinetry here, I can take this one back. So over here, waving, hi. So on the front of the bathroom wall will be like a pantry cabinetry system. So it will have some file drawers likely on the bottom, and we haven't decided either some opening shelves or...
The issue we have here too is it's just so tight. This is more
you can
container
see.
Issue. If we put a file drawer in here and then try to pull it out, we're actually going to hit the lip of the door.
So this is what we didn't account for when we measured. Oh yeah, we thought we were gonna have file drawers and like 2 opening doors, actually cool pocket doors that like slid in. But then once we got it framed out, we realized that the door isn't gonna open all the way. So therefore it can't slide into itself. So we had to rethink that a little bit. But that's our space. So we have our kitchen, we've got our bathroom framed in, we've got the cabinetry that will be coming. We'll give you updates when that happens. And then in this open space over here, step out.
That's the only thing that really fits in here.
Yeah, basically. The dogs love it. They think it's a big giant dog house we're building for them. That blue tape there is our workspace table.
Yeah.
And this corrugation that you see on the wall will maintain looking like that. We're going to keep that corrugation there, the corrugation above the framed window here. We'll keep all that. The floors are awesome bamboo already. We love those. So that's our workspace. And we're going to do some cool, these like shaped shelves. I don't want to give too much away. It's like going to be fun. And you got to come back and see the updates. So that is our space right now. This is not a skylight. Unfortunately, that's going to be our HVAC system, and then a window will go in over there. So you can see, what you see now is basically the light you'll see when we have the doors and everything in. I mean, minus this little skylight, this is what it'll look like lighting-wise a day in this space. So anything else? Let me turn this around so you can see me again. Anything else you want to share? You can barely see on this one, so my battery's running out.
Anything else I want to share?
Yeah.
You know, it seems like it's really slow going right now, but I think you're going to see, this is just because there's been so much minutia in the details, I think you're going to see a really rapid progression next week. And we're cranking to get all of our product ordered.
Yeah.
So that I'd say in 3 weeks this will be finished.
That sounds like a good time frame.
3 weeks.
Yeah,
it's
just been a learning curve. You know, every step of the way, we don't have a lot of guidance on how to make this happen.
Yeah, there are no manuals on building containers.
Not yet.
We have general contractors coming over to take notes from us, actually.
Yeah. So if you happen to build containers and you have some advice or anything you'd like to share, if you know of a manual out there and you want to like throw that our way.
I heard there's a Clay family with a 40-footer in their backyard that knows a thing or two.
Yep.
But we haven't really got like any major cramps or difficulties at this point. It's just whether we maximized every inch or not, and I think like Container 2.0 will maximize every inch.
That could be your container. Yeah. Who knows? So yeah, so that's our updated space. Check back with us week to week. We'll give you little snippets and little updates on what's happening here as we get in appliances and
do you want to show a mural?
Oh, sure. Yeah, while we're out here, we'll do a quick plug to Venice Express and what's going on in our mural, in our alley back here. So we have this cool mural on our back wall, and we're aiming to get